What's up, everyone? My name is Bobby, and welcome to the channel. Today, I'm going to talk about my daily routine of what I do for my Facebook Marketplace dropshipping in 2021 and have a live Q&A, Ask Me Anything session, question and answers. So if you guys are here, go ahead and drop where you're coming from on the chat down below, the live chat. If you guys are on the Facebook group here, go ahead and join me in my YouTube live so that I can actually see you here, okay? I'm gonna look over here because I have my second monitor that I can view the chat, and then I'm gonna go ahead and make sure I'm live here. So I'm gonna go ahead and see if you guys have any questions for the week while I prepare for my weekly live Q&A. All right. And like I said, go ahead and give me a thumbs up if you thought this was valuable. The only way to actually reward me is to give me a thumbs up. Leave any comments you may have down in the chat, and also any questions you may have. I can cycle through and go through them. And let's see. All right, let's get into it. So the first thing I do in the morning is to go ahead and check my orders, right? So if there's any orders, I go ahead and process my orders, meaning, oh, I have a computer chair here, and I go ahead and place that order into my, what they call, supplier, and then upload that into my Google Sheet. And then what I do is look through any questions I may have. Go ahead and look through the questions in Facebook Messenger. Typically, if I remember, I check the messages first. So if they wanted to cancel or had any other questions, I would go ahead and resolve that first. Then use that to go ahead and input that into my Google Sheets, my order form sheet, right? So to keep track of that. And then I go through my order form sheet that I provide to my students, right? And the people in my Facebook group. I go ahead and go through that, copy and paste the order numbers into the supplier or email, and then see if it's shipped. If it's shipped, I'm going to go ahead and copy and paste the tracking number onto my sheet and then onto Facebook. So upload the tracking on Facebook, right? So that's one of the things I do first. So let's recap: check messages, order fulfillment, and then upload tracking, right? Perfect. And then I go ahead and go to work, come back, do product research using Zeek Analytics, and also for Amazon, at least, Jungle Scout, and whatever apps I use, which would be this really not, I guess, necessary, but all I do is use the things that I'm already using for my FBA business. So Jungle Scout, right? The AMZ Quick Link, and what do you call it? Price tracker or Keepa tracker, right? So it tells me when it was selling, how many stock it has, and things like that. So yeah, let's get into what else I would do. So I do product research, right? Go ahead and fill out my listing sheet, and then upload that to Facebook, optimize the Facebook listing, whether it's titles, descriptions, photos, tags, and upload that to Facebook, like I said, publish it, and then also recording that into my listing sheet, so the backup, right? And then adding that to SKUGrid, my inventory management system, where SKUGrid will automatically go ahead and track my out of stocks, track my pricing, and then when you have the browser open and you're logged in and you're logged into Facebook, it's going to automatically change the stock and it's going to automatically change the price. All right, awesome. I have a question here. Hey, Bobby, Q, will you talk about how many times you can have a product listed on Facebook Marketplace. What do you mean by how many times? Meaning you take it down and then relist it, or if you're listing one black office chair and you're listing a second black office chair, they're not going to let you do that because they're going to say it's a duplicate listing. But for now, what people do is, so every 7 days, Facebook gives you the option to renew your listing, right? So it really varies on your account and Facebook, right? And the day. I've seen people renew listings up to 7 times, right? 7 times. Sometimes they only allow you to do 4 or 5 times. So yeah, that really depends. But if you're listing a duplicate listing, then they won't allow you to do that. No. So what is the question? Yes, how long can it be listed? I mean, as long as it's not restricted, right? You just renew it every 7 days or so. And then, like I said, either 5 or 7 times, they're going to say it's no longer eligible to renew. In that case, you mark it as out of stock and then relist that as a new listing. So it's valuable to save your images, to save your title and things like that, right? And re-upload that. That makes sense. Okay. And then once I do product research, I list 10 to 20 items a day. Actually, I do 10 now. 10 items a day, utilizing Z-Drop, utilizing my product research, finding items that already sell in other platforms, right? Or sites like eBay, Amazon, Walmart, whatever it is, finding the hot selling items there and then listing that 10 times, right? Well, not the same item. 10 new hot selling items. Utilizing Zeek Analytics, as you can view in other videos. I guess shameless plug, you can check out my Facebook Marketplace playlist. I'll drop the link in the group. In the description down below. So that you can see all my strategies of how I do product research with either Zeek Analytics, via Amazon. I don't know if I did a Walmart one, but yeah. So if that helps, great. And all I need is, like I said, do me a favor, just pay me in a thumbs up or likes. And so that can go to other people outside in the YouTube land. Helps the algorithm. So thanks. What else? So yeah, do product research. I list up to 10 times a day. If you already found past 10 items, you can save it as a draft, and then you just did yesterday's work or tomorrow's homework, right? So listing, and then I would go ahead and renew, right? If you guys have that option to renew multiple listings, right? Sometimes it gives you an option on the Facebook Marketplace where it says, do you want to renew a listing? And you click yes, and you can select multiple listings to renew at one time. Also, if you have the option on the left side, right, in Facebook Marketplace, you might have an option to click manage listings, and you can select all and then renew like that as well. So like I said, you may or may not have that option. Facebook is very variable. As you may know, they have different versions and they're just testing it. So you don't know what version you'll get today, the next hour, the next day, the next week. I don't know, but that's all I can say. Oh, need to relist. Correct. I have noticed some of my students and the people in my group where, so if you want to join the course and be part of the group, I have a free Facebook group. I'll link that down below as well. But I do have an A to Z guide course that will show you how to get started from product research and how to scale to making $3,000 a month. I have a student that just started about a few weeks ago, and he's making $100 to $300 per day profit. So shout out to you, man. Thank you. And then he actually gave me a shout out in the Facebook group as well. So I appreciate that. Keep all the feedback coming. Need to relist. Yes, relist. So what they noticed was if you relist it too many times, you might have a drop in views or sales. So sometimes it's good to just delete the listing or mark it out of stop and just relist it after the first time, second time, or third time. You could test it. Like I said, everyone is different. So if you notice that that listing is not getting that much velocity or traffic to it or sales, then maybe it's time to delete it or mark it as out of stock and then listing it as a new item, right? As a new listing, completely new listing by just go ahead and create a new listing, right? All right. So yeah, renew listings, optimizing, and then, but pro tip, actually stay till the end. I'll give you a pro tip of how to increase your sales and a strategy that actually worked well with me. And if you guys was part of the channel and saw that video, then you'll know what I'm talking about. All right. So, I just want to be transparent and then put these up here. So what I'm talking about is Zeek Analytics here, right? Where Zeek Analytics will allow me to, let's say, office here, search up eBay and find, the strategy is to find dropshippers, right? So search up eBay, find the dropshippers, sort by sales, and I know that this is getting a lot of sales, right? So this person sold 448 times. Isn't that crazy? 448 times. For that, if you guys are ready and excited to do that, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Give me a 1 in the chat if you guys are ready. And I want to know, what product research software do you use and how do you go about doing that? Okay, let's get to it. This person sold it 448 times. So what I'll do is, I actually have Price Blink here. Okay, Price Blink will, by UPC, locate other deals and other sources, right? So it looks like this is an Amazon item. Boom, temporary out of stock. Oh, that's too bad. But pro tip, you can go ahead and go down here and find out related items, right? Prime deal, related items. Let's go here. This particular one, I can show, Jungle Scout. Let me just plug into my Jungle Scout extension here. Perfect. Jungle Scout, this thing. So Jungle Scout will give me monthly sales. Oh, my live is slowing everything down. Number 1, great. Zeek. You use Zeek too. Good, Frank. Now, what's your best feature for Zeek Analytics? So this particular one gets 15,000 or 1,500 sales per month. What else? 57,000 in home and kitchen ranking. So if you saw my videos before, I recommend having a bestseller rank of 250,000 or less. But if you're really doing Facebook Marketplace, guys, you should be really getting something less than 100,000 bestseller rank, because why not? There's less competition on Facebook. So let's get to it. Jungle Scout and Z Drop. I also have that, correct. This is my Z Drop. Z Drop is pretty much making my life easier by listing, copying all of this here, right? Pictures, descriptions, price, and things like that, and the description, pasting it onto my Facebook Marketplace automatically, instead of manually. Like before that, I had to manually copy this, right click, save that, right? Save that and save that image, save this image, and then upload it manually onto my Facebook Marketplace. But now with ZDrop, it will automatically go ahead and with one click of a button, paste it or copy it and then paste it into Facebook. 150K AutoDS for eBay, Facebook. I'm not sure what 150K is. AutoDS for eBay and Facebook Marketplace. But yeah, not sure what that is. AutoDS I know, but what's 150K, Frank? All right, so I'll go ahead and list that, right? So I use this to find an item and then go find the supplier and list this, right? And mark it up by 30, 35%. I also have like I said, a listing sheet that will go ahead and automatically show me what the 35% margin is, okay? And then I'll go ahead and add that to my, like here, add that to my SKU grid. And SKU grid will go ahead and upload it. Actually, not upload, I'm sorry. Check the stock, right? If it's out of stock, it's going to mark that out of stock on my Facebook Marketplace automatically. But you need to have this on, and you also need to have the Chrome extension on, right? Facebook Marketplace Chrome extension. And then any price changes, it will go ahead and up the price or decrease the price if there's any price changes. Market on Zeek, AMZ. Market. Oh, okay, got it. 150K or less, got it. Z has more suppliers, good for all sellers. I see. Good. All right, so what else? Bestseller rank, you got it. And all right, so yeah. So that's what I basically do, right, guys? So I go ahead, recap, check my orders, fulfill my orders, check messages, upload tracking, and then I come back from work. I do the same thing. Any orders, I'll order fulfill, upload tracking, answer questions, and then I go ahead and do research. And all this will take out 1 hour, 2 hours at most. Product research with Zeek, product research with Jungle Scout, and monitoring is done for me, right? But to note, you need to have the SKU grid logged in, your Chrome extension on, your Facebook logged in, so that they will do the monitoring for you. If not, they can't monitor it on the back end. So you need to be logged in with internet and stuff like that. So what I do is I kind of check the stock at least twice a day, right? In the morning when I'm logging in, right? Leave it there. It'll check all the stock for me. During the day, if I'm home, right, I can log in and have it running. At night, when I'm actually doing more Facebook things, right? So, and I've noticed that I had 0 out of stocks. Actually, knock on wood, had 0 out of stocks. So it's been working well, at least. It's a lot cheaper than other software and competitors out there. I'm not going to name any names, but it's just based on credits, and I think I only spent like $30 on it or something like that. So that's great. What else? Let's see. What state are you in? Georgia? I'm in Massachusetts. How about you, Frank? What state are you from? What state are you tuning in from? All right. What else? Oh, yeah. Pro tip. You can check out the video I did before. But yeah, during nighttime, when I'm reviewing my order sheet, I look at my top 3 items at least and see which one is selling most in my store. And what do? I go ahead and boost that listing. So, yeah, boost that listing with 10, 12, or I think it was $15. I boosted with the most expensive one, which I think is $15 or something like that for 3 days gets, I believe, 100,000 or more views and things like that. And only doing that with your hot selling items because you already know it sells, right? So why not put it in front of more eyeballs? So you do get more sales that way, right? I typically make or break even with my first sale, depending on your margins, right? Or second sale, but most of my boosted listings, I break even after my first sale of my item that I boosted. So everything else is gravy, just more sales, right? So yeah. Do you only sell on Facebook Marketplace? FBMP, guys, is Facebook Marketplace. I sell on there. I sell on Amazon. Those are the main two right now. Yeah, eBay kind of faded out. Applying for the Walmart dropshipping. So someone had asked me if I did Walmart dropshipping. Not yet. I'm still setting it up. I had a little kink of they're getting very strict, working on my business website. So working on that. And once I get that up and running, I should get approved. But stay tuned, I guess. If you guys want more type of content with Walmart and things like that, I really can't do anything right now until I get the account. But do stay tuned because I will, once I do get approved, I will show you how I set up my store, how I set up my returns, how I set up my shipping, and how I do product research and list and customer service and things like that. I know it's a different animal, but yeah, definitely. So guys, what else? Another question from Annie Lynn was, she was like, oh, is there any process to streamline this or automate Facebook Marketplace for dropshipping instead of just using Zeek Analytics, using ZDrop, using SKU Grid to do stock changes and prices? The quick answer is no. There is no way to do it at the moment. I know there are some YouTubers that are thinking maybe using another software and connecting it to another store or shop and Shopify maybe, and that might work. I haven't seen that yet. So right now, just doing the non-API because Facebook will not give you an API for your personal Facebook Marketplace store, right? So I'm just doing this as we go. I think it came from a long way ever since 5-6 months ago where we had to manually track inventory, right? Had to manually increase or decrease prices. I mean, you can plug it into software, but they'll email you, right? So having that, I still have a VA where he updates that regularly, right? In the beginning, but now my VA can go ahead and do other things for me in my business, right? So yeah, so that's my daily routine on my Facebook Marketplace dropshipping business. If this brought you value and you learned something from this, please go ahead and pay me by giving a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, click the notification bell that says all, so whenever I do go live or post videos about this, it's going to notify you. And like I said, I want to know what type of routine you have been doing for your Facebook business. Anything that I'm missing or you had questions on, drop that in the comments down below. And like I said, if you want to learn more about Facebook Marketplace dropshipping, I do have a playlist dedicated to that called Facebook Marketplace Dropshipping. And it goes through how I got started, product research, listing, product management, right, inventory management. But if you want the straight to the point answer, you can go ahead and click that link down below where I show you how I make $100 a day in Facebook Marketplace and more, right? So that you don't have to make the mistakes that I made. So I did make an A to Z guide where you could expedite that within the first day, right? So yeah, it's called The Secret Facebook Marketplace Dropshipping Hacks. And I'll leave the link down below as well. But yeah, sounds good. And then when you join that program, you get direct access to me in our private Facebook group and a one-on-one access to me via Facebook Messenger. So that works out for you. Great. If not, we do weekly coaching calls if anyone attends, where I can do a store review with you, do product research with you, answer any questions you may have that you need one-on-one with. See if I do have any more questions. Wild West for Facebook Marketplace, but grow with it and it will pay off. Correct. 1.9 billion customer base. Correct, Frank. You're right. So, like I said, stay tuned to my other videos that YouTube will suggest. If you just want to get more value, you can go ahead and subscribe to the channel, join my free Facebook group, and that's free to you guys. So whatever you guys want. Stay tuned to other videos where I talk about making money online and how to create that passive income that everyone desires, so that you don't have to, work full time. So you can have more time to spend with your family, go on vacations, especially with this thing kind of clearing up. So I'm excited for that, trying to book a trip to the West Coast. So yeah, guys, stay tuned and I'll see you in the next one, guys. Peace out.